Hey guys, WWE Revolution 2009 here, this week in WWE Week 3. This is not a SmackDown, it's not a Raw review, it's very much real wrestling. This isn't a show I'm reviewing, this isn't an angle I'm talking about, this is a real thing. Matt Hardy, you may know, you may not, has been released from WWE. He is probably done for good now, because in the last 6 months or so he's been updating his Twitter and stuff like that, saying, for example, I hate the WWE. Not quite that, but he's complaining about how he's being booked as like a lackey mid-card person, wrestler rather, and how he's not being used to his full potential. Arguably it was being used to his full potential when he was ECW champion, because then it was having decent matches in like main events ECW and some title matches at pay-per-views and stuff like that. Meanwhile pushing other talent from ECW up to Raw and SmackDown. So that's where he was probably used the best, other than the tag team division. I'm just kind of talking about singles division right now. So he was only used properly in the singles division on ECW because of the reasons I just said, and if WWE had never scrapped ECW, this has probably never happened. ECW is a great show for developing stars like Ezekiel Jackson, just to name one. Vladimir Kozlov, although he's arguably not great, he's decent. He's a decent, what is that, super heavyweight they call them in WWE, I don't know. Yeah, but for a big guy, he's decent. But you've got the Big Show, and you've got Kane, although Kane's a bit of a no-seller. Kane and Big Show and Undertaker, obviously, they're all decent super heavyweights as well. Yeah, so ECW helps push a lot of guys. Matt Hardy was helping that, but now he's back then, a while ago, he got back. When ECW got scrapped, Matt was back into SmackDown. He was a mid-card lackey. It wasn't getting any decent matches. He would team with R-Truth or something like that in the first match against, who the hell knows, the Dude Busters or whatever the hell they're called. Little stables like that need a push. That's all Matt's been used for. He's not had one decent push in the whole of his WWE career, a singles push anyway, because he has never had a decent world title. The ECW title shouldn't be known as a world title, it's like a workhorse title. Triple H used to call the Intercontinental title the workhorse title. That's kind of what I think the ECW title is. It's like more of something to develop stars and to make stars, and not just as a standalone title, like that is the climax of your career, well done. No, it's there to make decent matches, yes, but definitely to push talent. Well, talent, and to give other superstars a break if they've had a hard time or if they've just rebounded from a big angle, they go to ECW. It's almost a development territory, not quite, but almost. Or rather it was, I keep saying it was. It's a shame WWE got rid of it. It was kind of SmackDown light for a good while, but about the last year of its existence, the WWE version anyway, it just turned into a SmackDown show, like basically heat for SmackDown. That's basically what it was. Yeah, so now Matt's left, he keeps talking about on Twitter and Facebook. You should try find him. I'm not on Twitter, I'm on Facebook though, and I've not been able to find him other than his WWE page, which obviously he's not going to post much on that now, is he? So, yeah, so supposedly he's been saying he wants to work with his brother Jeff Hardy in TNA. You might not know this if you don't follow TNA, but Jeff Hardy is now a very much heel character, and you could see either a heel Hardy Boys or another face turn for Jeff and have a face team, or you could have a Hardy versus Hardy Matt face Jeff heel angle as well. That would probably work. Well, there's no reason why it wouldn't. I personally foresee Matt joining Jeff's kind of group with Hulk Hogan and Abyss and Jeff Jarrett and somebody else, I'm not sure. I don't actually watch TNA. I just kind of know all this from reading a few articles online and from a magazine, FSM. By the way, FSM right here, don't know how well you'll be able to see it. This is just for UK, well, folk who live in the UK. The cover story is actually Mattitude's Adjustment, right there. It talks about basically exactly what I'm talking about right now. So go ahead and grab a copy of that. It's an amazing magazine, about 120 pages, something like that. It's it gives me a lot of my insight. It's basically made for British wrestlers to read. It's got a lot of British wrestling, Japanese wrestling in it as well as UFC, TNA and WWE. If you're looking for wrestling, like a proper wrestling magazine, I'd definitely recommend FSM, or also known as Fighting Spirit magazine. Yeah, so just kind of going back there, Matt says he's going to join TNA. I can definitely see him doing that. If not, he might take a few years out and go do some indie shows like Ring of Honor or stuff like that. I can really only see him doing TNA. I can't foresee him doing a lot more than that, unless he leaves the wrestling industry for good. It would be a shame. It'd be a hell of a shame for him to do that. I'm not anything to do with him, so I couldn't ask him, could I? It's just I don't have a clue. If he doesn't go to TNA, he doesn't go to Ring of Honor, he doesn't have much else to do in the wrestling business, because he's above. Well, I'm saying he's above it. He could go to Japan. That is a very small likelihood, but that's a possibility. You know, Paul and Brian Kendrick, they've both went to Japan. They're on that New Japan Pro Wrestling show. New Japanese wrestling, Japan wrestling, I'm not sure. Yeah, so other than that, I don't know what he's gonna do. I'd definitely like to see him in TNA because the Hardys are a great team. But what I really want to know is what you guys think. If you've watched this video, comment, okay? Even if you say I don't know, just comment. If you like these kind of videos, if you like Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, press that yellow subscribe button up there. Give this video a like or a dislike. You know, whatever you reckon it deserves. And other than that, thanks very much. Thanks for watching.